What up, my boys, and welcome back. Today we will experience heartbreak in FenCrazyThing 9. And, well, somebody will, and that someone could very well be me. That's right. We have our first elimination match of the tournament. We are now in the lower bracket. The two AIs who will be fighting for survival today will be Brightspark by Bandit and Illuminati by none other than myself. Both AIs having lost their first match in the upper bracket. Brightspark outclassed by Naga. The 1v1 was close, the 4v4 was not, as I recall. On the other side, Illuminati also losing versus Tribal, both 2-0. On that side, the first game, the 1v1, Tribal could not withstand Tribal's aggression, as often happens. And in the 4v4, we had a very unfortunate start with critical bugs, which prompted me to get back into scripting and fix some bugs in Illuminati. I have uploaded a new version and fixed a bunch of bugs. I could not fix everything. There are still some bugs remaining that I know about, and I'm sure there are more bugs that I'm not aware of yet. And likewise, I am well aware that Brightspark also still has some bugs that should and could be fixed. But will bugs decide who gets eliminated today? Well, there's only one way to find out, and that is to jump into the games. Of course, we are still on best of 3 matches. The first one, as always, the 1 versus 1 on FenCrazy. Let me just double check these settings before we jump into the game. We have Brightspark playing random civ because it plays all civilizations. Illuminati custom random. It has 17 civs start here, the 17 civilizations it plays. Civs will be selected at random by the game. Tiny map, 2 players. Stream fast, yes, we will be recording. And what are we gonna see today on FenCrazy? Let's find out. Aztecs versus Lithuanians. Aztecs for Brightspark, Lithuanians for Illuminati. Brightspark has also been updated yesterday. I'm not sure how much he changed, but it is also making progress. Both AIs being very actively developed. Brightspark maybe, I believe, the newest AI in the tournament. Illuminati an old AI, but only recently returned after a long absence. And we have a 1TC start with 3 villagers and no scout. And Illuminati has not found any food sources yet. And is building an emergency mill. That's why the fixes are implemented. Brightspark has managed to explore with 1 villager and has found sheep. Illuminati has now found the berries, but the mill is in an unfortunate position. Has not found any sheep. It's not exploring yet. I don't know why. It should be exploring with a villager. Same as I'm on 4 times speed. I should be on 2 times speed. Sorry about that. So the berries are normal amounts, but there's quite a lot of them. And there's only 1 straggler here, but Illuminati already building its lumber camp. Still not exploring with the villager. Brightspark is already taking advantage of the sheep. They have 165, so more than normal food. There are also 3 boars around for the looks of it, with a bit less than normal food. When will Illuminati start finding its food sources? Yes, that mill was placed just because it had not found any food whatsoever, so it could build farms. Well, let us look at the scouting then. That is very important. This might be DOC scouting actually from Brightspark. This is kind of a square formation. It went here, 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 here. So this might be DOC scouting with its villagers. That's very good for Brightspark. Building a lumber camp quite far away. And its sheep are about to run out. Then it must build a mill, probably on the berries, which it can. Illuminati is now finally exploring. It has found its first boar and is going to lure it. Now, what can we expect on an open map like this? From Brightspark, certainly aggressive fuel age, and Brightspark, from what I've seen, needs to win decisively in fuel age in order to win the match. That is what it does. It commits heavily onto military and feudal, has very late castle age times, but oftentimes the aggression in feudal age with lots of military is more than enough to win, especially versus an AI like Illuminati, which does not do anything in feudal age other than, you know, get up the castle age and defend with some towers. And there is some stone here, actually quite a lot of stone on this map. These stone piles have 2,700 stone on them. If the game goes late, we could see a bunch of castles with that. Gold. Less gold than normal, which could be bad for Illuminati if the game goes late enough, because Illuminati does quite heavily rely on its monks, as you know. Deer and forest. Is there something bugged here? Illuminati building a 7th lumber camp, also very far away. Has now finally found its sheep. Has lured at least 2 boars. The 3rd one is over here. Still not found these sheep here. Can boars have more HP? I'm sure they could, theoretically. You could script it, but I don't think this map does it. So no. Oh, this deer here. Yeah, I see it. This one is bugged indeed. Trapped in the wood line. But that's not really a big deal. Not called for a restart, in my opinion. Now, is Brightspark clicking up to fuel age just now? I believe it idled its TC somewhat. We can check. Yes, it is 3 villagers behind, so it definitely idled its TC. Did not get loom either, so it idled its TC without getting loom. Am I seeing this? No, it has loom. It has loom, okay. Must have been taking gold already. This villager seems to be exploring, but stuck in a loop. Now it should probably, once it has the wood, build a barracks, and then, I don't know. What kind of unit choices will Brightspark go for here? I've seen it go archers, I've seen it go skirmishers, I've seen it go infantry even. Like men-at-arms. Illuminati is not yet up, but should click up the feudal very soon. It has now found its sheep that were over here. It has clicked up the fuel age, building its stone mining camp for defensive towers. Has already a bunch of farms. Brightspark only 2 farms, taking advantage of his berries for the moment, but they will run out before too long. It is in fuel age, the barracks a bit late. Did not have the wood early enough, probably because of these walking times here. 1 lumber camp. Now, what will be the choice here? It does not have wood for another military building, and it is indeed going for militia, so men-at-arms, I would expect, from Brightspark as the Aztecs. Illuminati, we know what Illuminati will do, don't we? Okay, here we see a DE bug in action. You see this here? This is the good old civilian explorers bug. This villager is stuck. And that is a DE bug, the same one that has been in the game for I don't know how many years. Still in the game, just doesn't happen every time. Can you save the game? Oh, you mean because of the bug? Yeah, it's a bit too late for that now. You can look at the reg. True cheese and toast. I gotta remember to... Oh! Looks like the militia are in. Illuminati is fighting it back and it will lose its first villager here. Or will it? It should. Yeah, this villager is going down. Can Illuminati get a tower up? Or will it keep getting denied here? It needs more villagers to fight off these militia. And this villager control here is not ideal. It's all default behavior from Illuminati. Illuminati already lost 2 villagers. Has not been able to build a tower yet. But if there's not more military coming from Brightspark... Now an eagle. Now Illuminati might be able to fight it back, yes. It has lost, I believe, 3 villagers here. Yeah, the bitch just unbugged. Oh, no, here we go again. Here we go again. There he is. You see, in the same spot, Cheese and Toast. He's in the same spot. I'm gonna, I don't know. Save it as, I don't know. I guess you want that save game, right? To diagnose the bug. Now Illuminati will finally get its first tower up. Or should, at least. Brightspark now an Eagle Scout. It's the only military it has. Wait, how did Brightspark even scout Illuminati? I didn't see that. It went straight here. I don't think it scouted it before. Did it just go to the opposite side or was it cheating? Your call. Only one villager fighting here. There's at least Optimal is gonna lose another villager. Now the tower is up and will be garrisoned. Still, Illuminati still fighting with villagers here against these kind of weak units. Brightspark still trying to attack with its single units, but Illuminati always fighting back with villagers, at least against these kinds of units. Illuminati still on one tower, still not up to castle age. And losing more villagers. So if you take a look at villager numbers now, Illuminati at about to be 30, Brightspark 24. Brightspark is heavily idling its TC. If you look at this, it has 3 barracks, it's 4 barracks even now. It's non-stop making military, and it's idling its TC. It's not creating more villagers. So despite killing a bunch of Illuminati's villagers, it is still behind in civilian population. It commits heavily into the military. All in. Now there's 2 towers here right in front of Illuminati's base. Illuminati still not up to castle age, but should be soon. I guess it's not taking the berries because they're a bit far away. Does it have upgrades? No, Brightspark does have a blacksmith, but no upgrades yet for its infantry. Not researching it either. All the resources are going into more eagles, from the looks of it. And it keeps on losing them. It does do some damage, but it's still idling its TC. Brightspark, it's still fully idling its TC, not making more villagers for a long time now. Still on 24. Illuminati up to 33 villagers and up to the castle age as well.
So.
Transitioning more villagers over to wood because it will need a lot of buildings once it hits the castle age. And still mining a bit of stone for town centers. You know Illuminati loves to boom. Looks like Illuminati bought a tick of food. And Brightspark still running in here under the 2 towers. Just causing some idle time, getting 1 villager kill more, but still idling its own TC. Like, this is very curious behavior. I'm not sure if it's a bug. I would probably call it a bug, but it's up to Bandit to decide whether this is intended behavior. Fully idling its TC and committing into pure military production. I mean, it is a strategy. It's now dropping a market. It has only... Okay, it has 6 farms here. 6 farms, but only 2 villagers working on them. Why is that, Bandit? That should be a bug, right? That must be a bug. It should want to grab more food and make villagers. Like, now it doesn't even have the food for eagles, and eagles don't cost much food. Illuminati is up to the castle age as of this moment, dropping 2 monasteries. Now, monks definitely will be countered by eagles if there's enough of them. I'm not sure Illuminati will even get any monks out, because Illuminati will always put the boom first. Does it have a second TC dropped? No. Where did the stone go then? It had... Oh, it built another tower here. Okay. So it does not have stone for a TC. It will take a while until it gathers it, because this mining camp is continuously under attack. Leif Erikson thinks it's an intentional choice to idle its TC from Brightspark. It is still doing it. Okay, now it finally has 5 villagers on the farms, which is better than before. And has +1 armor on its eagles. Still on 24 villagers, however. Illuminati 32, so it has not been gaining in villager numbers either. These eagles don't take much damage from the tower, but still 2 damage per shot. Illuminati does not have fletching. Illuminati still on 1 TC. Might use the market if it's smart enough. It has a lot of wood in the bank, but doesn't seem to be selling it just yet. Was that a monk I just heard created? Must be. It must have a monk somewhere. Now this tower is actually taking a lot of damage. Okay, the monk from Illuminati is still garrisoned. But, okay, it should really be using the market. Maybe that's something I can look into, why it's not selling its tons of wood. And Brightspark, wow, it got one more villager. It's now on 25 villagers. This is really all in eagles in feudal age. And these eagles, like must also be a bug, right? Like they're stuck right here. And now they're moving again. So not critically bugged. And Illuminati is still unable to gather more stone. Has now 1,000 wood in the bank. It has been selling wood actually. The prices have gone down, as you see. Getting now horse collar and gold mining upgrade. It is up to 39 villagers, so it had made a little progress, slowly but surely. Brightspark still on 25 villagers. Like, this gold is gonna run out at some point, Brightspark. It just keeps making eagles and not expanding. Okay, we have a conversion. One Eagle Scout got converted. Might help Illuminati defend a bit. A lot of its villagers are low HP. So more economic damage can be done, but its villager number keeps slowly rising. It is 41, 40.
Closer.
Like, this has been a kind of a stalemate for like quite a while. Not much happening other than the same thing you see here over and over again. And Illuminati has a few monks out. Has not been able to gather any relics. I'm sure there are there no relics on this map, actually. I believe there's not a single relic on the map. Interesting. Not good for Illuminati, but at the same time, not good for Aztecs either. They would want relics for sure. And now some monks here have died. Illuminati does not yet know how to garrison its monks in TC. That would be some very good DLC I could implement. It's gonna take some work. The scouts also have +1 attack now. And Brightspark has added another villager. We're up to 26 villagers and up to 8 farms, no 10 farms actually, with 8 villagers working on them. This gold, like I said, will run out at some point. Is BS using the market? I don't know. I'm not sure someone is using the market. And I know Illuminati has been selling some wood, but Illuminati is making a battering ram. Interesting. I'm not sure what for. Maybe it thinks it's winning now and wants to go on the offensive. And it's looking good. Illuminati has pushed back the units out of its base. Monks are alive under the TC. And once they regain their mana, they can convert more. And Brightspark now building a defensive tower. Interesting. Here in front, also up to 27 villagers. Big progress. Illuminati still on 1 TC. That's because it never got enough stone. And for some reason, it's not buying the stone either. Maybe because it's still so much under attack. But it is making batterings. It's massing battering rams right now. And how are we looking for monks? 4 monks here. And they're not being targeted as long as they stay under the TC. And getting a good amount of conversions here. The tides of battle could swing any moment now in Illuminati's favor. Definitely an interesting game. And I'm not sure it's even. Like, Illuminati definitely has the advantage in my opinion. But Brightspark has just been non-stop keeping up the aggression while neglecting its own economy. To its own peril, I would say. Because if it had been making villagers behind this, then it should have been ahead by now. But as it stands, it could not do enough economic damage to slow Illuminati down enough, or to keep Illuminati at a low enough villager number as it is itself. The defensive towers here did their job quite well, and once the monks kicked in, it started to shift. Illuminati now has 7 monks here at least. It has a bunch of converted eagles as well. And still on 1 TC, but it has just about enough gold, stone I should say, to build a second one, finally. And it's a very late second TC from Illuminati. Maybe the latest I've seen. And Illuminati has also masked 3 battering rams. So it should go on the offensive. That is assuming it knows where to attack. No, it does not. It is... Oh, it's going for a faraway gold mine on the right side. It does have one of its converted eagles scouting, and it has finally found the first building from Brightspark. That means the attack is beginning. Battering rams are on the move. Eagles are on the move. Monks should be on the move soon. And, well, for now they're not. Maybe because they haven't found any TCs. But the Eagles are coming in. What's Brightspark doing right now? It's still making... Oh, it gathered quite a large army back here. I guess that's also... I don't know. Maybe it thought it couldn't do damage anymore, so it gathered its army first, but it still hasn't made more economy. It's still at 26 villagers. And now Illuminati should know about this town center. Yes, Illuminati has found the town center. Monks are on the move. Battering rams are on the move. But this is quite a lot of eagles. Maybe this is enough to take out all of these monks. And villagers also going for the battering rams, so these battering rams will not get anything done. At the same time, Brightspark has most of its economy committed to this. Ram cleanup here. And here in the front, well, we got some conversions. But not enough. No, Brightspark has not been able to clean it Illuminati up here. The monks are still alive. They are slowly recharging. Now is a chance to jump for Brightspark. Oh, disrespectful monastery forward. That's not gonna go up. Brightspark, how are we looking? Economically, 28 villagers. Now it's finally making villagers. And still some debug spam here. But at least it's in chat local to self. So I've noticed that chat local to self does not spam when I'm on a different player. Like chat to player, my player number would, I believe. Still here, fighting somewhat evenly, but the monks are still alive for now, and they keep healing. Yeah, the healing is making a big difference here. Monks are recharging their mana, not converting, they are healing, and the healing is really making the difference. So it looks like Illuminati with the decisive advantage now. Another battering ram and another one coming forward. And looks like it's about to be lights out for Brightspark. For the first game at least. Some more conversions coming in. Yeah, it is also funny that it never got the Man-at-Arms upgrade. And kept making militia. And this defensive tower, not gonna live long once the battering rams arrive. But the monks smartly staying just out of range. As they do. Villagers coming in to intercept this battering ram. But Brightspark, how's your economy looking? Still 26 villagers. And spearmen now? Why the spearmen? Do you not have gold? Oh, the gold mine did finally run out. As I predicted. Where is it taking gold? Where are you taking gold? One mining camp here? That's the only mining camp. It doesn't have another mining camp. So it does have no more gold sources. So it can't really make any more eagles. Did actually run out of gold and did not find another gold mine, or did not drop another mining camp at least. And Illuminati's monks have arrived at the doorsteps of Brightspark. There's 20 of them. There's battering rams slowly trickling in. I don't think there's any stopping Illuminati now. I'm gonna speed up the game. Illuminati on 3 TCs, almost up to 100 population, 100 villagers, civilian population. Villagers are slowly getting converted, and Brightspark resigns. And that is I don't know if it's expected. I've seen these games go either way. I believe Brightspark's infantry play is not as strong as its archer play. I think with archers, Brightspark is really at its best. The infantry, from what I've seen, is not that good. Brightspark, they somehow don't get it done. I don't know what the difference is. It's probably the unit itself. Infantry is notoriously hard to use for AIs, and it shows. Maybe even as Aztecs, it would have been a better choice for Brightspark to go for archers here and not for infantry. At any rate, right, reminds me to close my game and restart it to reset the random seed. Meanwhile, I can update the score. It is 1 point for Illuminati in this best of 3. Let's start the game again. It's going to take some time to start up. In the meantime, what's the chat say? Brightspark struggled because it didn't focus on economy back home. That is exactly what I was saying, yeah. It distracted Illuminati quite a bit. It did good economic damage, but it didn't really matter because it had no economy itself. It idled its TC for... if I had capture age up, I could maybe see the idle TC time, but that was like, what, 30 minutes idle TC from its single TC? So yeah, that's what lost it the game for sure. Just idling its TC. And idling its TC for a very long time. Now, will it have a chance to come back in the 4v4? Setting up the teams. We have these teams here. Bright Spark on one side in the random civs, team 1. Illuminati in team 2 as the custom civs. Let's set up the colors. As always, odd numbers, cold colors versus even numbers, warm colors, just like matchmaking. Looks good. Settings look good. 4v4. And what do we see? Malian, Sway, Byzantines, Burmese, Aztecs, Saracens, Malay, Inca for Illuminati. And what kind of map? Oh, an arena. Oh, a palisade arena, actually. With a keep, though. Interesting. And do we have a scout? We have a spearman scout. Fair enough. So. Oh, and we have water. And look at Gray spawning right in the edge of the map. Water should favor Brightsburg, especially because there's a lot of fish. I know Brightsburg is quite capable of docking, of fishing. Illuminati is not. Not in the slightest. Oh, Illuminati Spearman is actually gonna get eaten by a Jaguar. The face-eating Jaguar eating the Spearman's face, just as advertised. Unless... Oh no, I think that Spearman is gonna do... Oh no, is it? Oh, both go down at the same time. Illuminati Red is without a scout for the moment. The others still have theirs. Yeah, Grey Spawn is very interesting. It's right on the edge of the map. Well, I guess that can also happen on FenCrazy. Maybe because of the water here. I don't know why exactly that happens. But it does. I was gonna say at the start of the game that Void Map should favor Illuminati. Fish should favor Brightspark, but I also believe a 4v4 big team games should favor Illuminati. So I'm not too hopeful for Brightspark to stay alive in the tournament here. I think it might be Brightspark getting eliminated today. We have Illuminati, Boar getting killed outside the walls. Illuminati does not know how to take a boar into the walls. I'm guessing that's a problem for all of them. Red has a boar inside the walls at least. Yellow has a boar outside the walls. Purple was the one that killed it outside the walls. Orange also got to kill its boar outside the walls. And looks like the same problem for Brightspark also does not know how to get the boars inside the walls. And there are 3 of them. I mean, they only have 200 food, but yeah, neither of these AIs know how to get them through the wall. They don't have a method for it. So the boars will just go mostly to waste, unfortunately, for both AIs. Yeah, the bases are pits. That's also something we see on FenCrazy. And it's because, isn't it hard-coded in the game that TCs always spawn at 0 elevation? Isn't that hard-coded? I think that's what's causing these craters on the spawn areas. I wish the game could fix that, because I don't like that behavior. It screws up a lot of maps. Oh. One leopard Jaguar here. Not quite killing Illuminati's villager without the loom. I don't think we have any crazy food sources here. Like I think there were no sheep or very few sheep. There are these boars which don't have much food. The berries also don't have much food, so there's very little natural food here. Single deer isn't gonna do anything either, so they're gonna have to heavily rely on farming or indeed water. But Brightspark has not yet decided to go for a dock. Illuminati will never go for a dock. It doesn't even know what water is. I mean, who does? Otherwise, I believe the map is actually completely flat, except for the craters and the coastlines. That drops off. Other than that, the map is completely flat. at elevation, what is that? Elevation 4? Are we having any big economic discrepancies until now? Let's check through the villager numbers. Blue 18, green 18, teal 22. Teal is ahead. Gray 18, so everyone on 18 except green is ahead for Brightspark. Illuminati on 22, 22, 21, 21, 23. So Illuminati a bit ahead in its economy. Some of the Brightsparks were slowed down. Is it because they want to save? Are they idling their TCs? Some of them, yeah. Look at this. Here, gray idles TC. So green is still idling and blue is still idling because they want to get up to fuel age. So they're idling their TC to go up to fuel age on 18 pop. But you only have 2 farms, Brightspark. You only have 2 farms. This is not looking good. How are you gonna get that food? Oh, Brightspark, no. God damn it. Not like this. I definitely don't like this insistence from Brightspark to always have to go up 18 pop fuel. No matter what happens, it has to be 18 pop. Not good, not good. And also, we don't have two flanks here because this side is separated by the water. We only have 1 flank. That's orange for Illuminati, blue for Brightspark here. And some coastline here where they could be fighting on the hill. And then the front line over here between orange and blue. So we really have 3 pockets, including some super pockets. Like red and gray are super pockets. Yeah, I wish someone believed at me as much as Brightspark believes in its 18 villager feudal. Build order. Already not looking good. But we still have quite some ways to go. Let's look how they're building up. Gray did get to the fuel age first. I think Gray believes it is a flank, because it should be a flank. Just there's water here in between, so it is actually not a flank. It is the hardest of pockets. Illuminati playing this like it would a walled map, because it is a walled map. Illuminati knows that. I'm not sure if Brightspark knows that. Because on a walled map, even if it's just palisade walls, do you really want to go 18 pop feudal? Do you really want to do that? Just Brightspark things. Illuminati, once again, deer lure, not successful. Definitely not gonna be successful here. And also, this ball lure is probably not gonna be successful either. Still struggling with the animals. Illuminatis are reaching the fuel age. As are the Brightsparks. Like, look, Brightsparks, some of these don't even have faster feudal times than Illuminati. Which one is the good one? That's Teal here. Teal here knows that it's a pocket. It went up to 35 villagers in Dark Age. A lot of farms. The Illuminatis didn't need quite as much. I don't know if they idled their TCs. Probably not a lot. Now, what are the Illuminatis doing? Obviously, they are all gonna fast castle with Market Blacksmith, aren't they? For the Civs, Incas should go for... I mean, I can tell you what they're gonna do because it's my eye. I know what they're gonna do. Incas are gonna go for Eagle Warriors. The other 3 will go for Monks. That's what Illuminati is gonna do. For Brightspark, who we're gonna see, Blue went up with 2 archery ranges and is making archers. And, oh, it's in fuel age. Yeah, it wants to do a regular archer flash. But where are these archers going? That's not the direction to the enemy. Have you not scouted Illuminati, Brightspark? You have only scouted the palisade walls. Okay, so the archers are maybe don't know where to go. So they're just gathering at the back of the base. And now this scout should find something, unless it gets eaten by the spear. No. What are you gonna find, Green Scout? What are you gonna find? Here be dragons. Ah, still nothing, huh? Still nothing. A deer peacefully grazing, yellow palisades, still no real buildings. Still only palisades. Still only palisades. Yeah, it does gather soldiers away from the enemy. And now it's going forward. Where are these blue archers going? It's 5 of them, 6 of them. No fletching. But they are on the move. What is Grey made? 2 barracks and a stable? And 2 stables? Like, and militia? Unupgraded, once again. From the Burmese? Because it thinks it's a flank, sure, but unupgraded militia once again, like last time. Plus for attack is because it's Burmese, of course. And the... Oh! Illuminati has actually overshopped here. So maybe there is an opportunity for Brightspark to find damage, because Illuminati has overchopped its wood line. The archers are inside Orange's base. Orange has already some eagles, but they are still... They have 1 armor upgrade, do not have the Eagle Warrior upgrade, but it is in Castle Age, so they do have 7 attack. And they are quite strong against feudal units, even without more upgrades. But there's not enough numbers here against green and blue. Green has come in with its scouts, but at least the eagles are pushing the military away before dying. The other Illuminatis are completely undisturbed and should be booming. Let's look how many TCs we have. Red 3 TCs, yellow 3 TCs, purple on 2 TCs, and even orange has a second TC up outside of the walls on this forward gold here. But the military is inside its base. That's green scouts and blue archers. Where's the rest? Like the grey militia. They are going where exactly? I guess we're gonna find out. Maybe they're trying to go to red or yellow. I don't know. But teal was the one Brightspark. I believe that it's... Oh, it had... Remember, it had 35 villagers in Dark Age, didn't it? You remember that, right? It is now in Castle Age and still has 35 villagers. So it's been idling its TC. It's still idling its TC. Are you trying to go for a fast imp or what? Monastery siege workshop? It does look like a fast imp, doesn't it? Really, Brightspark? Fast imp? With, I mean, Byzantines, sure. Still needs the buildings up. But what are you gonna do in imp? You don't even have any economy because you've been idling your TC between the ages. Just waiting for the siege workshop to go up. I mean, it's not on stone either. Is there even stone on the... Oh, I forgot to check, boys. I forgot to check. There's actually no stone on this map. Ha! No stone on the map. Just as Randy says unique unit, no, there will be no unique units here, bro. You'll have to buy a lot of stone. There's no natural stone on the map whatsoever. Oh, looks like Orange is one on attack. Okay, Orange is still under attack. A lot of its economy is idle. But the other Illuminatis should have a big economic advantage by now. Let's compare villager numbers. From blue, we have 28. From green, 35. Teal is up to Imperial with 35. And grey, 38. The highest from Brightspark. Illuminatis on the other hand, 53, 47, 46. And even Orange under pressure is on 43 villagers. Decisive economic advantage already for Illuminati. They built a tower. Who built the tower? No, they spawned with the tower. She's a toast. The tower was there at the start. I don't believe anyone's built a tower. Oh, if they build a tower. Nah, if they build a tower, they can still buy it. They can still buy stone. I mean, the market is a thing. Well, I have ranged units from one player, but... That's the thing. Why I say that in team games, Illuminati is gonna be more favored than in 1v1s. Because sure, Brightspark can do damage to one of them. The other 3 are just booming away in peace until they're unstoppable. That's why Illuminatis are good in 4v4s if you can't kill it. And it's a lot harder to kill it in team games than it is in 1v1. Is the thing. Over here, we've got grey scouts and green scouts attacking a market. I mean, it's a Saracen market. It only costs 75 wood. Depends on how pricey stone gets. Yeah, depends on how much stone they want to buy. I don't think anyone's even going to try to buy any castles here. I don't think Illuminati cares that much. I mean, sure, the market's gonna go down. That's a lot of sunk investment, though, to kill a 75 wood market. And, oh, these must be the converted Burmese militia from Grey that have been generously donated to Red. Red is Aztecs back here with its monks. 55 HP on the monks. Illuminati is still mostly peacefully booming away while making a few monks here and there. Mangonel here for purple might be able to... Orange also has a Mangonel and... Yeah, where's the military, Bradsbug? Where'd you go? Did you lose all of it here? Just a Mangonel or what? How'd you lose all your military? I mean, they're still making a lot of scouts. I wonder what Teal's doing in Imperial Age. It is an imp with 1 TC and it's making monks. Okay, monks, the classic fast imp strat. They have block printing, they have sanctity. Do you really want to get into a monk fight 1v3 versus Illuminati? I don't think you do. I don't think so. Yeah, it's just scouts. Sure, they can pick off some siege here and there. Oh, blue has decided to dock. And is that the bugged exploring fishing ship? That one fishing ship that always explores. That I believe that's the only fishing ship from blue so far. It's the only fishing ship. And it's exploring. Yeah, that's bugged, right? That's a DE bug. Cheese or toast fix. Oh, that's a classic. Illuminati has started spamming mining camps. Oh, okay, I guess it wants to get to this gold here. That is trapped within. It should delete its walls at some point. I don't know if it can delete Palisade. Do Biz get Theocracy? Bro, it's Byzantines. They're monks if they get all the upgrades. All the monk upgrades. Yeah. Scouts here not doing much. Illuminati even fighting back with villagers. Friendly fire. Always an Illuminati classic. A trademark, you could say. Like, look at Orange, man. Even Orange, the one that was under attack. Up to 56 villagers. Which is higher than any of the bright sparks. So, despite ganging up on Orange, even Orange has more economy than any of the bright sparks. Blue here, I mean, blue is now in Castle Age, but it's now attacking with feudal villagers. Okay, it can get some villager kills here, but green and gray are still in feudal age. Yeah, doesn't look like they even want to go up to Castle Age. They don't have any food. Illuminati has some siege here to defend against these archers. They have botkin arrow, but bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. And those archers are going down. Mangonel is being repaired. Bada bing. Bada boom? No. Ah! Friendly fire again. Classic Illuminati. Yeah, exactly. That's why Teutons are the best monks, because they get herbal medicine for free. And we see now, speaking of monks, red and yellow have decided to attack. We have Aztec monks with their beautiful red robes and vanilla looking Saracen monks moving forward. There's a lot of scouts on the other side and also Teal monks. Do these monks have atonement here? Do you have atonement? I don't see that here. Let me check in the tech tree. Atonement, it does look like it does have atonement. So if it does convert Illuminati villagers, that's good, but right now I see 7 monks converting 1 mining camp. That's not good. They're gonna lose all their juice. Illuminati has started the trade. Illuminatis have deleted their palisade walls. They don't have a care in the world anymore. And battering rams are attacking. Right now they're still fighting all over the place. It's quite protracted. No, I do not use the monk for old monk skins. Or is it maybe the pointer mod, the one that's putting the arrows up there? Maybe that's causing the old skins to be used. That's possible. That is quite possible. Yeah, I think that's happening actually, because melee monks should look different, right? Yeah, I think it should be because of this the mod that adds the pointers on top of the monk heads, so you can see them better. I guess that replaces the entire skin, so yeah, maybe that just hasn't been updated. Okay, Illuminati has some scouts of its own and some camels now from the Saracens as well to counter the scouts. Purple has a good number of monks, so does red and yellow, of course. Are we close to pop limit? Yeah. Red 170 pop, yellow 140, purple 150, and up to Imperial. Red is already in Imperial age with the Aztecs getting block printing. Monks already about to be on 85 HP, also getting pikemen. It's not looking good for Brightspark. It keeps making more of these weak scout cap. 2 players keep making scouts. 1 player, sure, monks, Byzantine monks. I don't think it has that great monk control though, not like Illuminati does. At least orange is still under attack. But look, 2 of the Brightsparks are still stuck in feudal age. Green. 39 minutes, still in feudal age, not even clicking up. Grey has finally clicked up, will reach castle age in 14 minutes. And there is quite a lot of what you call them, scouts here. So maybe this army is enough to make some progress here against Illuminati. They keep running in the front here. Illuminati's armies are not grouped up. They're strung out all over the place and slowly trickling in. And I'm pretty sure Pathing is screwing with Illuminati's monks. Like, these monks are trying to go forward here somewhere. But Pathing is really not helping them. Because they're trying to path over there. But they keep getting stuck here in this chaotic economy. Purple, on the other hand, should have no such impediments. Purple has a bunch of trash here, as melee. Is that Grey I'm looking at? Grey is still making militia. It's in Castle Age. It's still making upgraded militia. God damn it, Brightspark. Not your best showing, I gotta say. Not your best showing. Illuminati siege rams have reached blue. 1 got converted. 2 got converted, actually. Good job from Teal, converting these rams. Saracen cavalry coming in. Malay skirmishers. Bunch of different pikemen. And now blue should be going down. Oh, blue also unupgraded militia from blue. Come on, Brightspark, why? Why are you so bad with unupgraded units and not aging up and economy and everything? I am quite disappointed. Not just by Brightspark, but for Brightspark. Not being able to win a single game this tournament from the looks of it. That is unfortunate. Well, Bandit, I know you're gonna watch these videos. I know you already learned some lessons from the match versus Naga. You're gonna learn more lessons here. This tournament, this map, is all about learning. Making our AIs better at many different things. And Brightspark still has a long way to go when it comes to some of these things. And the more you see, the more you learn, the more you can improve. And Brightspark will improve. It will keep improving. I believe it's actually the most actively developed AI, except maybe for the supervillain. So I'm sure that Brightspark will improve. Yeah, now we have Imperial units here, fully upgraded halberdiers, fully upgraded monks for Illuminati. Lots of monks over here. If they can ever squeeze their way through here with their fat asses. Yeah, that's a traffic jam right there. Traffic jam right there. Ah, come on, move! At least on this side, open spaces, rams moving in. I mean, Teal did do something at least. It converted some of these rams occasionally. Wasn't terrible. It just, I mean, the build order was pretty bad. Just aiding its TC for too long. The idea is not bad though. Like, fast imp monks, it's fine. But boom is better if you don't get disturbed. If you're going fast imp, you need to kill fast. If you're booming, you just need to survive until you're fully boomed. And the Illuminatis are fully boomed. 3 of them at a 200 population. Just orange at 115. And I don't see anyone stopping this mass of monks and battering rams. Like, this is an Illuminati late game army that you just You can't win against this. Blue sees the writing on the wall and resigns. Yeah, pathing. Pathing's still bad. They're gonna take quite a while to roll through here and get over here. Pathing in this game has always been a bit problematic. Are they gonna get through here? I hope they're gonna get through here. Oh, look at this giant train of army. Of mostly monks. It's a pilgrimage to the Holy Land. Yeah, well, actually, choke points are good for Illuminati. Choke points, even if it can't make it through there, it can just get stuck there and the monks can convert everything. Monks are really good at choke points. So Illuminati does not mind choke points. They are actually in Illuminati's advantage. It just slows it a bit down after it already should have won the game. But now here, the monks and rams are making their way in here. And I don't know why my game is getting laggy. It could be Brightspark, it could be Illuminati. I'm not used to Illuminati lagging the game, so it might be something Brightspark. It might just be late game with that much population, and because I'm streaming. But yeah, it's getting a bit laggy here. You can see why I can't use Capture Age. Can I still speed the game up? I'm gonna try. Because this game is pretty over. Brightspark, there's nothing Brightspark can do here anymore. I mean, how are we looking, Teal and Grey? Teal, 150 population in Imp. Like Grey, 150 population, also going up to Imp, but all of its army is in the back here. And it's not a great army. It's just a bunch of light cap and longswords. Stuck in the back. Not moving. Yeah, tries repathing over and over. That's how the pathing works, sadly. They always go back and forth. That's just how it happens. But green here died very fast, and it shouldn't take much longer. With the amount of rams here, and look at how many battering rams there are in here. Like, this stuff is going down fast. And of course, a lot of buildings here also got converted. Orange finally coming in with military of its own. Eagle Warriors not yet fully upgraded. It only just now hit Imperial Age. So Orange will, at the end of the game, probably also be pop. Yeah, it's already up to over 190 pop. So all Illuminatis now pop cap. And green has not resigned, curiously enough. On 10 population, 1 villager, no TC. There it goes. Green resigns. Teal down to 70 pop. Yeah, this is just late game cleanup job now for Illuminati. How fast can you take out all of these buildings? Or how fast can Brightspark resign? Grey, last one standing. It did get up to 170 pop. It does have Burmese two-handed swordsmen with plus 5 pierce armor, but they're not gonna do anything against monks. Yeah, Teal steamrolled. And now it's time for Grey. There, the army is finally on the move and will get converted and shut down. We have red at a 208 population, 210 population. Just because of conversions, of course. Well, momentarily holding the line, but getting converted. These hippity hoppity, your two-handed swordsmen are now Illuminati's property. No rebuilding for Teal either. Philosophical question there from Brightspark. GG should be resigning any second now. There goes Teal. You love the monk noises? Yeah, monkey noises. Versus monks, versus that many monks, you're gonna hear a lot of that. Come on, Gray, you can resign again. There we go. That's game over. Not quite as interesting a game as the one we won. Was pretty one-sided from the start because of really Brightspark's suboptimal early game decisions, trying to force an 18 pop feudal age on map with very little food. That's walled as well, letting Illuminati just fully boom in peace. Orange took a bit of damage, but was never wiped out, not even close, and the rest is history. I think early game decisions here really sealed the deal for Brightspark. Just the build order, the early game, even the Dark Age, it could have built a lot more farms early on. Did not. We saw some of them on 2 farms trying to go feudal age when there was no food, very little food on the map. That means we have our first AI eliminated. 2-0 for Illuminati means, unfortunately, Brightspark, last place, eliminated. Was not able to win a single game. It did have 2 very difficult opponents in Naga and Illuminati. And that's how it goes. It just goes to show Brightspark is definitely good AI. Maybe not the best on FenCrazy, but still a very good AI. And it just goes to show, if an AI like that goes out in last place, that just speaks to the overall quality of AIs we have in this tournament. There are 5 really good AIs. GamesGod, I would say, is the only one that's a bit weaker than the others. But Brightspark, first FenCrazy tournament, last place. You know what? That happens to many AIs. Many AIs in the past have not performed well in their first FenCrazys. Take a look at Tribal, take a look at Maya, for instance. They were not good in their first FenCrazy tournaments. Now Brightspark has definitely a lot of potential, a lot to learn. And I'm thinking by the time the next FenCrazyThing rolls around, Brightspark will be a lot better and able to contend with some of these big names in here. Illuminati, on the other hand, will move on to the second round of the lower bracket, where it will face the winner of Default versus GamesGod. That will be the match we'll see next time. I don't know when I'll do the next stream. It won't be Halloween, that's for sure. Actually, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna see Default GamesGod, and then we'll be into the final stages of the tournament. Who's gonna face Illuminati in the lower bracket round 2? Find out tomorrow on FenCrazyThing 9. I'll see you then. Peace.